Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. It has been a warm holiday weekend so far, and that weather only going to get warmer as we head toward the holiday tomorrow. So I hope you're ready to stay cool, stay hydrated, and to bring the sunblock, because it's going to be a sunny and toasty Memorial Day Monday. Today, though, we did have a little bit more cloud cover around, and that was around through most of the day. Bill sent us this picture from Muskegon Lake this morning showing the clouds out there, but then we had more cloud cover this evening. Kara took this picture over the lake showing a beautiful sunset through the clouds. Of course, we always love to share these weather photos here at 13 on your side, and you can send them to me on social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on Twitter and on Instagram. High temperatures today, they made their way up to 80 in Grand Rapids, 82 Muskegon, 83 Holland, and 84 in Kalamazoo. That's another forecast in the target zone there inside our 3-degree guarantee. Told you 81 hit 80, now 16 days in a row inside 3 with just 3 misses in the last month of forecasting. When it comes to tomorrow, our temperatures are warming up. 13 weather ball lit up in red with those warmer temperatures ahead. A view of the 13 weather ball, of course, sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. As we approach 9:40, temperatures were still holding on the 70s in Grand Rapids, 77 in fact, 76 Kalamazoo, and 72 in Muskegon. Light winds and some cloud cover keeping temperatures up for now, but as we work our way through the rest of the evening, we will drop our temperatures. Skies start to clear as well. We'll be down into the low 50s for tomorrow morning and Memorial Day afternoon. Look for mid-80s across the region with plenty of sunshine. We're going to call that overnight low 53 degrees, partly cloudy and mild. We'll be up to 84 tomorrow, mostly sunny, quite warm. We continue to pile the temperatures on as we head toward Tuesday, mostly sunny and 88. We're starting to get into territory where we're having enough heat in the afternoon that a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm may be possible on Tuesday, and that pattern will continue through a good chunk of this week, but no real major threat for rain anytime this week. We have to get toward next week before our next best chance for rain arrives here in West Michigan. With that in mind, radar, of course, is quiet across the region. Closest rain down in portions of Ohio. That will not make it toward us, just the cloud cover hanging around as we head through this evening. Hour-by-hour forecast shows cloud cover starting to work its way out as we head toward Memorial Day morning. Mostly sunny skies greet us as you head out on Monday. Any kind of parades outside, no problems other than the sun and the heat. So again, sunblock and water going to be good advice for tomorrow. We stay mostly sunny through the evening, mostly clear as we head into Monday night. Working our way toward Tuesday, we don't really add any extra cloud cover, but we put some extra heat into the atmosphere in the afternoon. Pops up a few of these fair weather clouds, possible stray shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening before we cool back down into the overnight, and that chance will dissipate along with it. We'll repeat that chance on Wednesday, again with the increased cloud cover up to partly cloudy skies, and again the chance for a pop-up as we head late into the day on Wednesday. Let's take one more look a bit broader at the Memorial Day forecast across the Great Lakes region. No rain expected here. Rain again down toward West Virginia, and D.C., also out toward the plains. Rain going to be working its way toward Minneapolis as you head toward Memorial Day evening, but again does not make it here to West Michigan. Our forecast will remain dry. Let's go and take a look at temperatures along Lake Shore for Monday, hanging around 70s and 80s. It's going to be a warm day at the beach, but the water temperatures do remain cool, so keep that in mind. We're looking at more mid-80s for our northern zones with temperatures that'll hang around mid-80s from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo as well. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. Temperatures will get into the upper 80s Tuesday, low 90s by Wednesday. Pop-ups possible Tuesday all the way through Saturday. We'll stay in the 90s Thursday and Friday. We'll cool down some as we head toward next week, finally dropping into the 70s again as we head toward day 9 and 10 of the forecast.
The 13 on your side beach and boating forecast, sponsored by AAC Credit Union.
And now it's time for your beach and boating forecast. We're looking at light wave activity along the lakeshore as we head through your Monday. Waves of just about a foot will be possible all across Lake Michigan with a light breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour and of course plenty of sunshine. The only bad news is that sunshine is not yet doing anything for the water temperatures. We're still seeing water temperatures that are mostly in the 40s once you get north of Muskegon, 50s for areas along Muskegon and down toward Berrien County. Tonight, families across the country are gearing up for any last-minute Memorial Day travel plans and their looming trips back home. And according to AAA, most people are traveling by car, forecasting more than 37 million drivers on the road through this holiday. And good news for your gas tank, gas prices are lower compared to last year when the national average topped $4 a gallon. If you're planning to drive, keep these dates in mind, and of course times in mind. When you're heading out, AAA said that Thursday and Friday, they were the worst days. The good news was the weekend and today, not quite as bad, minimal travel impacts. So if you did that last minute traveling, you were lucking out. When it comes time to head home though, AAA recommends either leaving before 2 p.m. Tuesday or after 6 p.m. on Tuesday. The window between 4 and 6 p.m. is expected to be the busiest. And if you plan to leave on Memorial Day, AAA recommends heading out before 10 a.m. And this weekend isn't just one of the busiest travel weekends, it's also one of the busiest drinking weekends. That combination can have deadly consequences, and that's why AAA is offering a free confidential tow-to-go program. You can call the number at the bottom of your screen, and AAA will send a tow truck to get you to a safe location within a 10-mile radius. But organizers say the option should never be your plan A.
By providing this program, AAA gives drivers no excuse for driving under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or other impairing medications. However, we want to remind folks to treat tow-to-go as a last resort and instead plan ahead for a safe ride home.
Tow-to-go is available until 6 Monday morning. And that was the sound of some of the first kids of the year to enjoy the roller coaster at Michigan's Adventure, that is. The amusement park opened this weekend, meaning you can now head out and enjoy your Memorial Day at the park. But earlier this week, before it opened to the public, I was able to get in for a brief time along with some students from around the state to ride some rides and preview the 2023 season. We're here at Michigan's Adventure north of Muskegon, where it's the start of the new season. And just like I'm getting ready to strap into this roller coaster, they're getting ready to strap in for the season ahead.
This weekend we'll only have our amusement park open. However, it's our military days. So anyone who's active or retired from the military can get a free admission to the park, and their friends and family can go online, and we have special military tickets for $29.99, so we're excited for that event. In the last few years, we've really focused on that young family capital. We put in Camp Snoopy here that has 6 rides, not only for kids, but their parents or grandparents can ride with them. In our water park, we revamped our Half Pint Paradise. So a lot of stuff for that younger family who's just starting out their adventure can come here. We offer a season pass this year up until June 11th. It's only $99 a person. It's unlimited access to the park, our fall festival, and free parking. The hours do change by day, and they're always on our website, but on an average day, we open our amusement park at 11 and our water park at 12.
I've made it back off of Thunderhawk in one piece, and I gotta tell you, it was an absolute blast. And this is just the beginning of the season here at Michigan's Adventure, so there's lots more fun to be had coming up this summer just to the north of Muskegon. And as dry conditions continue for West Michigan through this week, you should know the risk of burning right now and possibly sparking a larger fire. 13 on your side's Josh Alberta spoke with one of the state officials issuing that warning. He has the details.
the danger level is certainly there.
As many in Michigan are set to hit campgrounds and backyard parties throughout the state this Memorial Day, officials warning of a high risk for fires this weekend due to dry conditions. The National Weather Service taking to Twitter Saturday to describe it as, quote, the driest May in Grand Rapids since the Dust Bowl of the 1930s.
Right now, we're actually at a very high to extreme risk of severe fire conditions. We did have a really wet fall and a little bit of a wet, cool spring. But areas like our big pine component areas around the Grayling have not seen rain for over 20 days. And so the surface fuels, the leaves, the grasses, material from last year is all readily accessible for burning.
Paul Rogers with Michigan's Department of Natural Resources said the risk is so great the state will not be issuing any debris burn permits in counties under their jurisdiction. However, he said there are ways that those who are burning smaller, controlled campfires can be safe.
If you want to have a campfire, that's great, but have it in a ring and make sure you have a water source nearby. This time of year, people haven't started watering their lawns yet, so just make sure you're all set ahead of time. A bucket of water, hose, a yard rake, something like that, is I really need to have that right nearby.
Even with those measures, Rogers said it's important for those celebrating this weekend to take the risk seriously.
Just be extremely careful when you're out. Even mowing the lawn, spark off a chainsaw when it hits a rock, any of that sort of material can start a fire. So just be extremely careful when they are out. Obviously, absolutely enjoy the great outdoors. If you want to rake your yard up, great. If you want to have it in a pile, but just please don't burn it until we do get some rain.
And unfortunately, not any rain of any significance anytime soon in the forecast, so these burn concerns will likely stay in place for some time. Of course, now that you're up to date with the latest forecast and some news from around here in West Michigan, you can always find more at 13onyourside.com or by downloading the 13 On Your Side news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.